Guys, this is my Craftsman 1000 series toolbox. It's a pretty nice toolbox. I've had it for about a year now. I'm just give you a tour of everything on here. So up here is where I keep all my little magnet sticks like that. This is Mac Tools one. There's some unnamed one. They're pretty nice. And then over here, so this is where I keep the sockets and other stuff like pens and knives and all that stuff. Back here, some spark plug sockets. That one's Craftsman. These ones I think are Thorson, maybe. Then for sockets, pretty much, starting with the 1/4 ones. All these are Craftsman, the shallow ones, but then the deep ones are Pittsburgh. So are these ones, Craftsman for the shallow, Pittsburgh for the deep. I got some old proto swivel sockets. They're pretty cool. Made in the USA. Some Pittsburgh metric Allen sockets. And then those are also proto and a Thorson, I think. Now over here, these are 3/8 sockets. Some of these 12 points, like this is proto. Or, yeah, proto. But for big, it's all, or shallow, or deep sockets, that's all Pittsburgh. The colored ones are on sale for like $10. Then you got some swivel adapters. Then right here is something I found. It's pretty cool. It's a snap-on antenna socket. You put a 13/16 wrench on it, and you can take off a car antenna. That one's for trucks. It's wider than normal. So that's for the top. And this is the ratchet drawer that extenders. Right here, some Torx bits. Just some little 1/4. They're made by ProGrade. I got, I think, T10 and the T30 and those. Here's a good old Craftsman one I restored. It's pretty nice. And Pittsburgh, another Craftsman. It's a little breaker bar. This one's pretty cool. It's a 3-way bending one. I haven't really used it for anything yet, but you know, it's always there. Then this is my Husky ratchet in 3/8. And this is old Craftsman, like dial one. It's pretty cool. I think it's got 30/60. Ain't too good, but then 1/4 flex head Pittsburgh. Normal 1/4 Pittsburgh. This is a 3/8 icon stubby. And then this one's really cool. It's Craftsman, like just a hard handle or no tooth, but you can slide it down so you can use it as a T handle if you wanted to. And that is a Thorson 1/4. It skips teeth like a motherfucker, but it's pretty nice. Man, thumb wheel ratchets. I don't know, they're kind of useless, but they're pretty cool. 1/2, 3/8, 1/4. And some extenders, Pittsburgh and Craftsman. And right here, this plier drawer. Got a lot of vice grips, like this Mac Tools one. My brother found it. Now vice grip one. All the other ones are vice grips, like this one, that one. All USA. I really like this pair of pliers. Made in the USA. It's you guys can read that. It's Diamond Duluth, USA. Oh, it's made in Duluth, USA. These are some old proto ring pliers, or snap ring pliers. Internal return rings. Those are nice-ish. And here's some crappier ones. And then this is the pair of channel locks every mechanic has. Every mechanic I've seen has a pair of these blue ones. Oh, those are nice. This is the metric drawer. You got a Craftsman 15mm. I like it because it got the bolt style. And then these are just some, I don't know, brands. Evercraft. Missing the 12mm one, so I just use that Craftsman. All the way up to 17. Pittsburgh stubby wrenches. 10 up to 15. Little Icon 10 mil. It's pretty cool. And then this is all snap-on. 11, 12, 14, 15, 17. And that's a 19. They're all the old style ones of that logo. And then these are flex head ratcheting Pittsburgh ones. They're pretty nice when I did use them. You could tell the one that the name isn't on. Screwdrivers. I like these a lot. Got some ratcheting ones, like this Vulcan one. It's pretty nice. And then this is a black diamond one. Also nice. DeWalt one. Stanley. And then Craftsman nut drivers. Really like this one. It's hard handle. One you can put any bit in. Real nice. And these are all Stanley Handymans. They are pretty sweet. And I like those. This is something pretty cool. It's, I think, Thorson. Yeah. 1/4 one. Guess you could call it a nut driver. Oh, and then John Deere. Pretty hard to read, but yeah, right there. John Deere flathead. Right here is my 1/2 inch socket drawer. Got impact 1 inch. I go all the way up to 1/16 in shallow, and then one all the way to, come on, focus, 3/8. Here, grab my Milwaukee light. I am a DeWalt guy, but I just have this. Same with this seat. Alright. Maybe too bright, but yeah, most of those 12.1s are old proto. This is a 1/2 to 3/4 adapter, along with some protos. And that's a right 1/2 tall boy. That's a 16-inch Blackhawk breaker bar. And then this is something I found. It's a 1/2 proto on a 1/2 adapter. It got welded, so you can't take it off. A little adapter there, man. That's 9mm to 12. Since it doesn't, it's 8mm, yeah, it's 9mm, 11mm. and 10mm, since it doesn't do that on these racks. And right here, this is the wrench drawer for SAE. Did this in one of my videos. It's one's, well, all these big wrenches are Craftsman, 1/8, 1/16. And this is some nameless brand for the 13/16. There's a Matco, I forgot what we call those wrenches, but they're pretty nice. For brake lines and water lines and stuff. John Deere 3/4, that's pretty nice. Got it for $5. Blue Line, found that. Cornwell, 11/16, that's pretty nice. All these Thorson ones, these ones are made in the USA. This guy's not. And I found that Snap-on one, that's super nice, 9/16. And then I got a whole bunch of Craftsman little ones. That's Professional, 7/16. Only one I have in that, so gotta make do. Then over here, this is all my little tiny wrenches. There may be some 5/16, 1/4, but they're all super tiny. My 3/8 T-handle, and then a 7/8 Craftsman Crowfoot. And I got a Craftsman one. This is some unnamed brand. Yeah, made in China. But that's pretty nice. This is a Williams one. It's a 12-inch one. This is 8-inch. That's, I think, 6-inch. Then we got this little one. It's an unnamed Hong Kong one, but Taiwan. The other one says Hong Kong. I have two of those. One of them's on my keychain. Oh, this is a really cool wrench right here. Indian Motorcycles. It's pretty awesome. It was manufactured in America. They have to put that back on tools back in the day because it was just expected. Craftsman, little box wrench. And this one's a name, but I got it. And it's a pretty old wrench, I think. This is 5/8 to 7/16 stubby wrench set. These are all my Floor Max wrenches. I got them from Menards. They're pretty damn nice for what they are. They're really nice wrenches. I got them for $10 on sale, and they're pretty nice for what they are. At least what you expect them to be. This right here is my DeWalt power drawer. I don't got any impact wrenches yet, but I find these impact drivers do work pretty well. Like this is my 12-volt one. I got it pretty recently. Really nice batteries. All my 20-volt batteries, and these are all 12 volts. They're nice. Hammer drill, impact driver. It's an adapter for old style DeWalt tools. Like this flashlight. Which this thing is really nice. Then you got my old 12-volt. DCF 815. I think this one is a 7-something DCF 801. And then this one is a DCF 887. But these are all really nice tools. Here's my Pittsburgh oil filter wrench. The one time I had to use it this year, 2 times. It worked pretty good for what it is. It's a little Menards one I found. It was $3. Doesn't really have any torque, but it's nice to have, I guess. Dead blow, necessity. This is my Pittsburgh 25-inch breaker bar, comfort grip. All of my Allen wrench one, SAE, and then Gorilla Grip, which is metric. Micro screwdrivers, old Pittsburgh, and then another micro screwdriver set, old Pittsburgh. It's old Craftsman screwdriver set. These are mini flatheads. Working on RC cars and stuff. But when I had to use those on RC cars, they're pretty cool. Easy. And this is my Craftsman bit set, which is pretty cool. It's got about every damn size. Phillip and a whole bunch of those guys. But those are really nice. Got the KF rim on them. Oh, these are pretty cool. This is just a knife, but Irwin, it's for those, they are, you ever see old style drills? I think I got one over here, but it's old style drills, you know, the ones that swivel and stuff. I don't know where it's at right now. Thought it was over here. Well, I don't have to show you, but I'd like to. It's not my Craftsman box. Nope. Yeah, no, then. But I don't have one somewhere. Well, I'm gonna just assume you know what those old drills look like. They're pretty cool to mess around with. I do have a whole bunch of bits for them in here though. These are all hand drill bits or auger bits. They have the square end. So that proves I have one, but I don't know where. Oh, hand saws and stuff. This is my Craftsman box. Pretty nice. Pliers. Whole bunch of spare stuff. Yeah, I don't know where that guy went. But I don't know, I'll find it somewhere stupid, I suppose. Yeah, and then this one's got nothing in it. It's not even padded yet. It's got a Performax car battery jumper and a cord. Like Powercraft toolbox. Pretty cool. This is my US General one. This is got some Traxxas micro wrenches, a whole bunch of bits and ratchet. The tool shop one's really bad. Then all that stuff and Traxxas toolkit. A whole bunch of whole bunch of Allen wrenches under there. I don't know if you saw that. Well, it even dropped. A little big old 3/8 one, I think. Damn it. Alright. It's my used general mini box. Alright, well, this is my toolbox tour. It's pretty cool, I'd say. But alright, this is Tool Time Garage signing out. That's how the back of it looks like. Just sit in here. All right. Bye.